Hello Magical Healer, this is Sarah Estelle here from sarahestelle.com, and I'm here on this wintry, blustery December day to bring you some guidance that I received quite a few years ago from the Nature Kingdom, which is going to come as no surprise to you, but which I feel we all need to be reminded of. So here in the Northern Hemisphere, as you know, we are doing this deep dive right now, and we're kind of days away from the solstice, which is the shortest day of the year, most darkness, and literally nature pulls her energy down. She pulls, if you watch the sap in the trees and the plants, they literally go back down into the earth. Now, one of the things that fascinated me in the UK, and I really miss this now that I'm in France, I used to go for very regular acupuncture with an amazing Chinese acupuncturist. And what interested me massively was that the needles that the acupuncturists use in the winter are actually longer than the needles that people use that are used in the summer, and that's because our chi, our vital energy, actually drops down further into the body in winter. Now, isn't that interesting? So this is really the key of what I'm being guided just to explore with you today and to remind you about today, is that our deepest core is activated at this particular time. So what's outpicturing around us now is crazy energies. You might be feeling guilty because you are trying to take quiet time and everybody needs you around you. There's many pulls on your energy. Maybe you feel that you need to be doing something for your healing business, but you're not quite sure what, because you're being pulled into stillness, but you feel as if you should be doing something. And there's all sorts of kind of polarities going on, and this is kind of what's happening, is that our energy, we're not separate from nature, so our energy is pulled down. It does go down into our core, and yet everything around us is kind of seemingly asking us to go outwards. So whatever your life is asking you to do, the most important thing always is just to follow your heart and be congruent and be authentic. And that's really what winter asks us to do, is to kind of drop down into who we are right now. So as you go forward over these next few days, self-care is huge for us all. If you do have a very busy time, especially those of you who have children, then just keep that seed inside you. Just take your time, take a deep breath every time that you have to go out into the fray and find that note inside you that brings you home. Now, I do this with essential oils. I've got a beautiful crimson blend burning as I speak to you. I do it by surrounding myself with flowers, and I just noticed as I was setting this up, actually looks a little bit like a microphone, which is interesting because of my relationship with tulip. Surround yourself with beautiful, nurturing, nourishing colours. If you use essences, just take lots of heart essences, lots of stillness, whatever your tools are. Use them for yourself right now and allow this time of rest for yourself. So I also just encourage you to journal, have quiet times whenever you can take that time. If you haven't got the time going on around you, then, you know, if there's lots of busyness around you, just that thought inside, just that moment inside you, and just making sure that you have write 3 things you're grateful for, and just keeping yourself in that still, deep moment. And you may know this, especially if you're a gardener, that it looks in winter as if nothing's happening in nature, but actually everything's happening under the earth. So the same in our bodies. You might feel as if there's nothing happening right now, and that is kind of the point. But deep down, it's a time of trust, and it's a time of deep knowing that we are transforming. We are that that butterfly that's gone into the womb space, into the chrysalis, and we just really need to sit there as best we can. So if you do have a business, journal, journal, journal. Know that your business has an overlighting energy, and that she too, or he too, whatever, find out whether it's a he or a she, what they want you to do at this time of year, and what can you begin to seed, because before we know it, the energy will be rising once more, and then is the time to move once more. So I'll be in touch again over the holidays. So between now and then, just start to ponder the solstice energies. This particular solstice, we have a potent lineup of a Capricorn solstice actually lining up with a Capricorn alignment, and just a day after that, the full moon in Cancer, and I'll be talking more about that, so watch out for that information when it comes through. But you know, it's a potent window is all you need to know right now. So we can do lots of work, even it might not seem like external work. We can do lots of internal work right now that can prepare our gardens for next year. So magical blessings for you. I lit a candle specifically for my recording of this, to support me and to support you at this dark time of year when the fire burns inside of us. So I send you the light of this candle, beautiful energy of my purple tulips, and many blessings at this solstice time. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.